Day one at college? Looking forward? I'm sure you are. Okay? Okay, basically, I'm here to assist you in your choice of subject. I'm sure it matters to you now. Okay, you are not sure what you like to take for your A levels. Okay, in collection of subjects, what do you think you'll go for? I'm sure you'll choose what you think you enjoy the most. You are good at maths, day and night you can do maths, go for it. You'll never get bored of it, go for it. Okay? Even it gets tough, you know you can get it done, go for it. And what you might do in future, let's say you want to become a scientist. So, you may need your science subjects for that. Now, what do you think matters in selection of your subjects apart from this? Anything else? What you like? What you may enjoy? What do you think is the most important factor that you need to look at in your selection? Anyone? Preferred subject by universities. Now, universities have came up with guidelines. Okay? Now, some of you are intending to go for the highest ranking universities, the top 20 in UK or in other part of the world. They have came up with a list of subjects that might help you in your choice later on. Now, this is a handbook by Russell Group. We got a few copies here for you if you want to have a look. Okay, and it's a web-based page you can go and download. This is the website for you to download. Now, basically, this handbook has came up with what they call as preferred subjects. Okay, so you have to be careful if you intend to go to one of these universities who are called as the Russell Group. Okay, eyeing for any of these uni? Anyone? Now, my experience with students. You come in, you say, no, I'm not sure. I don't know what I want to choose, what I want to be. But somehow, by the time it comes to the UCAS application, somewhere in September, most of you will be aiming very high. Somehow, help has inspired you to go for one of these uni. Okay, you can see our success list. Okay, how many of our students have gone into these universities? Okay, so if you are aiming high, which I think you should, make sure you go for the subject preferred by the top universities. They call these subjects as hard subject, traditional subject, preferred subject. Okay, they all mean the same. Okay? Now, how many subjects you need to take at A levels? Anyone? 3 or 4? 3 or 4. Well, 3 is sufficient for uni entry. We advise you to go for the 4th subject as the insurance policy. Okay? We all need insurance, right? Well, when it comes to subject selection, it's the same as well. So, 3, good enough, but to make sure that you really stand a good chance, make sure you have it 4. Now, in one of these 4, you can include the so-called soft subjects or non-preferred subjects. Not to say these subjects are easy or less demand for it. Okay, you'll know why. Now, what is this soft subjects? What do you think falls under this category? Which? Okay, good. Some of you all are well informed. Good, you have done your research. Okay, so it's better to be well informed. Now, these are the subjects that fall under your soft category. Okay, soft subject category. Law, accounting, ICT. So if you have 3 subjects and you want to try, you see yourself as a lawyer in the future. Okay, you want to try it out, what is law? then you go for it. Okay, so if you think you really want, you can do well, you can really succeed in this subject, then make sure you can select one of it. But you have nothing to worry because you have 2 or 3 hard subjects as your backup. Okay, now thinking skill, okay, is not offered. It is a Cambridge board, they offer thinking skill. It's not required if you are doing your Edexcel board. Okay, because thinking skill is already incorporated in all your subjects. So you don't have to go for the 5th subject called as thinking skill or general paper. So that's the difference between the Edexcel board and Cambridge board. If you're doing the Cambridge board, you have a burden of doing another subject, thinking skill, and it's under the soft subject category. Clear? Okay? Now, I want to give you a selected list. If you look at the handbook, they have listed up to 20 soft subjects. Example, business, okay, and media studies, drama and critic. Okay, now tell me, why you think universities don't prefer these subjects? Not to say these subjects are easy. You can ask any student who are doing these subjects. They will tell you. Okay? It's just, okay, like for example, for law degree, I'm sure you're aware, there's no requirement for law at A levels. You will not be given any preference or any special entry. In no way is an advantage to you. They prefer you to be a blank canvas if you want to do law as your degree program. So unless, as I say, you are interested, you want to know what this law is all about, okay, you might toy with the idea of choosing this as your degree, then you can go for this subject. Okay, are you all clear? Okay, not to say it's easy or least important. It is a very good subject. I'll encourage because it can help you in your writing skill. Okay, so you can go for this. Now, this is also extracted from your Russell Group, the informed choice, the booklet that I just showed you. Now, most top universities, okay, are going for the 4 science subjects. So even you have no intention to major science in science field later on. Of course, if you are going for medicine, dentistry, engineering, you have to go for this top 4. But even if you are not going, it really opens door. Okay, so you can ask me, why am I going to do chemistry? Why should I do physics? I'm seeing myself as an accountant, okay, as a lawyer. Now, this is because it gives you a much wider option. Let's say you come in saying you want to do law. With my experience with students, somehow, in a month or 2, you might change your mind. You may say, you might want to apply for dentistry, medicine. So if you keep your option open by selecting what you call as traditional subject and to the top universities, you stand a very good chance. Is that clear? That is the reason we encourage you to go for this subject. But let's say if you already decided, okay, at Health we had a very good law program, you want to do law at Health, you only need 2 passes. So you only have to take 3 subjects. If you're very, very sure, then you can take the combination of soft subjects and your hard subjects. Do not take more than 1. Okay, if you're going for top universities. If it's not one you're aiming for, you can include 2 of the soft subjects. Okay, thank you. That's all. Is there any